Hey everyone, it's Alex here, and if you're watching this, you're ready to boost your website traffic and watch your online presence explode. Let's be real, getting more eyes on your website can feel like an uphill battle, right? You're putting in the work but not seeing the results. Trust me, I've been there. But the truth is, driving traffic doesn't have to be so complicated. Over the years, I've learned what works and what doesn't, and today, I'm sharing my ultimate guide to skyrocketing your website traffic. We're diving deep into proven strategies that will not only bring more visitors to your site, but also convert them into loyal fans and customers. So if you're ready to transform your website from a ghost town into a bustling hub of activity, grab a notepad and let's get started. First up, let's talk about SEO, or search engine optimization. Look, SEO is like the magic ingredient that makes your website visible on search engines like Google. Without it, your website is practically invisible. Now, SEO might seem intimidating, but I promise it's not rocket science. It all starts with understanding what your target audience is searching for. We need to find those golden keywords, the words and phrases people actually type into Google when they're looking for what you offer. Once you've got your keywords, it's time to optimize your website content. We're talking about making sure your website is structured in a way that Google understands, and using those keywords strategically within your content. And don't forget about the technical stuff. We need to make sure your website loads quickly, is mobile-friendly, and has a clear sitemap. This tells Google that your site is high quality and deserves a top spot in the search results. Now, let's talk about content. You've probably heard the saying, content is king, right? Well, it's true. High-quality content is the lifeblood of any successful website. But here's the thing, it's not just about churning out any old content. You need to create content that resonates with your audience, content that solves their problems, answers their questions, and keeps them coming back for more. That means understanding what your audience wants and delivering it in a way that's engaging, informative, and valuable. Think long-form articles, in-depth guides, how-to videos, content that provides real value and establishes you as an authority in your niche. And remember, consistency is key. Don't just publish one amazing piece of content and then disappear. Aim to create and publish high-quality content on a regular schedule, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, to keep your audience engaged and coming back for more. All right, let's talk social media. In today's digital age, if you're not leveraging the power of social media, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to reach your target audience. Think of social media as your megaphone to the world. It's a chance to connect with your audience, build relationships, and drive traffic to your website. Start by identifying the platforms where your target audience hangs out, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn, and focus on building a strong presence there. Share your content, engage with your followers, and don't be afraid to show some personality. And remember, social media is all about building relationships. Respond to comments, answer questions, and participate in conversations to foster a sense of community around your brand. Don't forget about the power of paid social media advertising as well. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram offer incredibly targeted advertising options that can help you reach your ideal audience and drive even more traffic to your site. Now, let's talk about email marketing. I know what you might be thinking. Email, isn't that a little old school? But trust me, email marketing is far from dead. It's one of the most effective ways to build relationships with your audience, promote your content, and drive traffic to your website. But here's the secret. It all starts with building an email list. Offer something valuable in exchange for people's email addresses, whether it's a free ebook, a discount code, or exclusive access to your content. Once you've got a list, don't just spam people with promotional emails. Instead, focus on providing value, building relationships, and establishing trust with your subscribers. Share your latest blog posts, offer exclusive tips and insights, and let your subscribers know about special promotions and offers. Remember, email marketing is all about delivering the right message to the right people at the right time. Influencer marketing is another powerful strategy for driving traffic to your website. By collaborating with influencers in your niche, people who have a large and engaged following on social media or other online platforms, you can tap into their audience and reach a whole new pool of potential customers. But here's the key. Don't just reach out to any influencer with a large following. Take the time to find influencers who align with your brand values and whose audience overlaps with your target market. Once you've identified potential influencers, reach out to them and propose a collaboration. This could involve anything from sponsoring a blog post or social media update to sending them free products to review or featuring them in your own content. Remember, influencer marketing is all about building mutually beneficial relationships. Now, let's talk about paid advertising. While organic traffic is fantastic, paid advertising can give your website traffic an immediate boost. Platforms like Google Ads and social media advertising allow you to target your ideal audience with laser precision, ensuring that your ads are seen by people who are most likely to be interested in what you have to offer. One of the most effective forms of paid advertising is pay-per-click or PPC advertising, where you pay a fee every time someone clicks on your ad. The key to successful PPC advertising is to target the right keywords, the words and phrases people are actually searching for when they're looking for products or services like yours. In the online world, collaboration is key. By partnering with other websites and businesses in your niche, you can tap into their audience, expand your reach, and drive more traffic to your site. One effective way to collaborate is through guest blogging. Reach out to other websites in your niche and offer to write a guest post for their blog. This is a great way to get your brand in front of a new audience and drive referral traffic back to your site. Another powerful collaboration strategy is link building. Reach out to other websites and ask if they'd be interested in linking to your content. Finally, don't underestimate the power of online communities. Participate in forums, online groups, and social media discussions related to your niche. Finally, let's talk about user experience. You can drive all the traffic in the world to your website, but if it's slow, clunky, or difficult to navigate, people are going to bounce faster than you can say conversion rate. In today's mobile-first world, having a mobile-friendly website is no longer optional, it's essential. Make sure your website is responsive, meaning it adapts seamlessly to different screen sizes and devices. Next up, website speed. Did you know that a 1-second delay in page load time can result in a 7% reduction in conversions? Yikes! Optimize your images, leverage browser caching, and choose a reliable web hosting provider to ensure that your website loads lightning fast. Last but not least, make sure your website is easy to navigate. Use clear and concise menus, intuitive navigation bars, and a search function so visitors can easily find what they're looking for. So, there you have it, my ultimate guide to boosting your website traffic. Remember, driving traffic to your website isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process that requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to adapt and evolve. Keep experimenting with different strategies, tracking your results, and making adjustments along the way to find what works best for your business. And remember, I'm here to support you every step of the way. Now go out there and start implementing these strategies to unlock your website's full potential.